What's up, everybody? I know what it is. It's Tales from the Jails. We're here live in Pod Rooms USA. TNS Media Group is the team in the family. You already know I got my counterpart, Mr. Brahim Jackson, here with me. And we got a special guest here today with us, Don. Where you from, Don, exactly?
52nd and Parkside.
52nd and Parkside. So, yeah, Tales from the Jails, just want to put the disclaimer out there. Tales from the Jails, we do not glorify going to prison in any way. But what we do is we bring you real live stories, real live events, from real live people. This is no made up stuff. This is all fact. These guys and people that come up here on this podcast speak the truth every time out. So what's going on, young?
Man, ain't nothing, man. Today we ready to get into a Monday. Mondays is my day. I like Monday because, you wake up, it's the beginning of the week. You know what I mean? We're going to get right to it with some real live information from a man that been through it. So, Don, man, tell me a little bit about yourself, man, before you got incarcerated for your time, before we even get to putting out how much time you did and all that. But what life did you lead to go get incarcerated?
Actually, I was a good kid, man.
Yeah?
Yeah. I had two.
You went out there fucking around? Come on, Don.
No, I'm saying that came later.
Okay.
Like, I really was a good kid at first, though.
Right.
If I'm being honest, like, Overbrook messed my life up.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think school sometimes?
I was cool prior to that.
So what was it? Was it the peer pressure or the trends that everybody wanted?
I'd be a fraud if I say like peer pressure then like was a part of it.
Right.
But the fact that like I never was a nut, so stuff that was going on, it was like, no, it's only one way to carry that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that led to other things.
Explain.
All right, so let's get back to when I was a kid.
Right, exactly.
I'm from West Philly.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm Parkside area. We grew up like everybody else, slap boxing, playing ball.
What era was this? What era? Because these kids don't grow up like us.
So early 90s, like, you know what I mean? Like I'm that era.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Early 90s and all that kind of stuff, playing ball, Sunny Hill, if anybody remember that.
Yeah, down to Palestra back in the day.
Yeah, but they had it up Parkside too.
At first?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
No, I don't know if it was first, but for sure they had it up Parkside. That was like 91, 92 too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So like playing ball, just doing little stuff like that. Football, all the little sports, swimming, manhunt, all that kind of stuff. I was just a kid first.
Mm-hmm.
So before I was actually dying, I was little dying.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I took steps. It wasn't just you just jump right off the porch, hey, I'm dying.
Mm-hmm.
No. Like he was little Donald. I mean, people still call me to this day Little Duck. My dad is Big Duck.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I had a good like raising, man. I always like say the phrase like I never was a dummy. I just did dumb shit.
So it'd be safe for me to say all the time it ain't the parents, because a lot of people, and I think it sometimes too, is the parents for how the kids turn out.
Yeah, no. I had my dad live and direct.
Your dad.
My pop was there.
Ain't too many of us got up on this couch and said they had their dad.
I love my dad to death.
Right.
Like live and direct. Always did.
Let me ask you a question though. Yeah. So you said you mentioned that you was a good kid.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I missed this or not, but when was it the turning point for you where as though you either quit your first case or you started to indulge into the street stuff?
I'm saying, unfortunately, right, like all the street stuff was around me, right? And I just was one of the young boys from around my way that like everybody loved me. So like even like the dudes that was like out in the streets and dope boys that was a little older and stuff like that, they all like loved me. So I seen it. But having my mom, my dad there kind of kept me, grounded. Like it wasn't just like, oh, all right, well, I'm in the streets now. But once I got to high school, man, I begged my dad, man, he transferred me out of Lincoln High School and I went to Overbrook. That was like 99. Man, that was like but it was some of the best years of my life, if I'm being honest, because wasn't no high school like Overbrook. But
that's what I keep hearing.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, high school. I mean, back when I was in high school, I graduated high school in 2000. And that's about 26 years ago.
Okay.
But Overbrook at that time had the girl that I would leave uni. I would drive from my school, leave my school early at U City. That's all the way down the avenue. Like U City, like what, 34th?
34th and Philbrook.
Yeah, down there. I would drive from there up to catch Overbrook let out.
Yeah.
The Sugar Bowl.
I used to leave Brook early and go catch Lamberton. Lamberton had got out like 15, 20 minutes earlier than Brook. And I would catch that because that Lamberton wave was different. Like the girls back, Haverford Avenue, all that was like different if you had one of them. Like he was in the game.
So what was your first case? First case you ever caught?
My first case I ever caught was in Overbrook. It was on a teacher. I'm dead serious. So it was a girl from around my way. She was in this class, and I used to always go into class and like mess with her because she never used to really go to school. So I would go in her class, mess with her, talk little stuff to her, whatever. And her girlfriend happened to be in the class. She liked me. And she had asked my friend one time, like, "Yo, who is that?" or whatever. So now I'm coming there more often because she, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, the teacher had locked me in one time. Was like, "Listen, like, I'm tired of you keep running in my class and all that. Like, I'm gonna lock you in. I'm calling the NTAs." So I'm telling ladies, like, "Look, just open the door, let me leave, or I'm gonna come back with 50 people. Like, just let me out of this joint." She ain't want to let me out. So she really start calling the people. And I'm like, oh man, my name already be caught up in this joint about all this stuff. I know if I get caught in somebody else's class, they're gonna suspend me or whatever the case may be. So I didn't push the lady out, man. I grabbed the doorknob and I kind of like, I got out the way. So she didn't know who I was.
Oh,
Like,
she didn't even know who you was, man.
no, so I stopped going on the floor for like a little minute. Like I stopped going on the floor, but I was chasing.
Yeah.
And she wound up catching me again and found out my name. And man, I remember one day they just came in school and locked me up.
They
Like,
locked you up? What was the charge?
Serious, man.
Assault?
Like assault. Yeah, I had a whole case for that. Yeah.
For move, they saying you moved her out the way and ran out the classroom.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think I wound up getting like probation or something for that case, something like that. But yeah, that was like my very first case.
All right. So after that, you catch that case as a juvenile.
It got worse.
Was that your first juvenile case? Well, sorry, was that your only juvenile case?
No, all my cases actually was juvenile.
Really?
Yep. Every last case I ever had was juvenile case.
Mm.
Because I went to jail when I was 17 years old.
Okay.
So I didn't get it, and I stayed till I was 37. So
Dang.
yeah.
Right.
All right, so let's get to that. So
It's a fix it. Damn, let's get damn.
Unfortunately,
Kind of jogged your
And I
memory
ain't
over
praising
there.
that black.
No,
like,
no, we
let's
don't
get
never
to
praise
that,
it.
man.
Yeah.
I ain't praising no jail. Like that
Exactly.
shit
Mhm.
real. Yeah, like I lost a lot of family and all that behind them Jones, bro. So I mean, but that's my experience.
We gonna get to all that.
Yes.
Go ahead, Pick.
so 17, what was the case that you caught at 17 that led you to do all that time? What's that? 13 years, 12, 13 years
No,
you
I
did?
was 20.
I think you left so you start 17 to 31?
37.
Oh, 37. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
That's my bad.
Yeah, give him all his. He
Don't
did
My bad.
his.
Get them Jones.
Don't take none of them. Don't take no years up off of him.
bro.
Give him every last cent.
17 to 37, a dub
Yep.
in jail. So what happened? What was the case that you caught that led you to being away for that amount of time at 17 years old?
So I had a co-defendant, and just me and my rappy, man. Like if I'm being like honest, like at that time, there was stuff going on around the time, and like my man really wasn't like running around a little like that, right? And it was an older guy that had a little influence over us, and then especially me, especially at that time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he had came on the block and was saying all this weird stuff about how my man don't really be moving and when stuff be happening up Brook, he ain't around and all that. I'm like, but me, I always kind of was like the chill dude. Like I never like imposed nothing on none of my friends that wasn't into stuff that I was into.
Yeah.
So I ain't really didn't say nothing. I just, would laugh and laugh and I'm laughing. My man get all piped up and man, look, I do this, I do that, and all that. So I'm like, come on, bro. Like, he like, man, we can go do this right now and all that, right? So I'm like, nah, you bullshit, you bluffing, bro. Like, whatever, chill. Man, I swear, bro. 5 minutes later, that dude come back running through the aisle. He strapped up. He got a mask on and all this crap. We like, man, we doing it. And man, that was the worst decision I ever made in my life.
Mm.
From that decision right there, something that small, bro, turned into me getting a life sentence.
Could you get into it? What you did?
Yeah, because it's over, man.
Yeah.
Like, so, like, it was like a storage room, and we ain't going there, like, with the intentions on, like, robbing or none of that. Like, we went in there, like, I really went in there, like, I was laughing the whole time.
Yeah, playing things as a game.
I never thought my man, like, I never, to this day, I still don't even know where he got a gun from. I never seen my man with a gun before.
Get into it, please. Let us know.
Bro, I never seen my man with a gun before. And, like, when the stuff, like, transpired, because it was a few people in the store, whatever the case may be, the store owner actually thought that we was coming in to rob him.
Mm-hmm.
I never took $1. I have no reason to lie.
Mm-hmm.
We never took nothing. But when I peeped the blitz, I turned around. The store owner was like, closest me to you, with a knife in his hand, like, Ray, air my man on. And he put the gun, he get fidgety. In that second, I'm like, not my man. Yeah.
Split seconds decisions like that.
I'm telling you, bro.
I'm talking about the split second before even going in the store.
I'm telling you, man.
Where did the victim? Where did he get hit at?
in his head.
One shot, multiple shots,
Yeah,
or
one shot.
dang.
You'll never forget that day in your life.
No.
What happened? Like what happened after the gun went off? What was what was like your mental like, or what's I'll say is 'cause sometimes in those situations things happen so fast,
Right.
but you can remember bits and pieces or just the moment that it happened. What happened that you can remember vividly?
Like right after that, right? I remember like running a course or whatever. We ran around the corner and it was like some apartment buildings that we like ran and that my man actually lived in at the time. For me, it was like it was like regular a little bit because I was in the stuff, so it didn't really hit like bro, like the magnitude of what just happened
Mhm.
to that extent, especially with my man, because my man he wasn't really moving around like me like
Mhm.
that. So I more so was concerned about him, like, dang, I know I'm caught up. I already had stuff going on, but
Yeah.
like his aunts and them already didn't like me. You know what I mean? They always thought I was getting him in trouble, but honestly, we didn't used to get in trouble. We was just to go get girls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just that one situation. Me and my man never done no other crime before. I mean, we sold drugs,
Yeah.
but that situation, that was the only situation we ever did together.
That was a turning point.
Yeah. Yep.
So let's go because I'm just trying to paint a picture for just the people that's listening and watching. When the gun goes off and the guy get hit in the head, he just fell to the ground or did he say anything? Did he because I've heard instances where people get hit in the head and they talk a little bit or say something afterwards. So
No, he made like a loud noise, like one of them Jones you hear like off TV,
Yeah.
like you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And then like you ever hear like a dead weight? That's like pillars of this building just fell down, like
Yeah.
wham! Like it's gonna be a sound that you never hear before.
Mm.
Like that's like a sound you never hear before. Like
Or never forget.
yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
Wow.
Mm,
So you heard he made a loud noise, then you heard his body hit the ground,
yeah,
and from there, when that stuff like that happened, that's like time to boogie up out of here. That's like
Yeah.
time to run.
yeah. No, for sure, for sure. I ran before. Yeah, like
I bet you 17
Yeah.
years old, it's like, this
for
is,
sure, for sure.
you only hear about stuff like that to actually be living it and be in it yourself. And then me, when I was 17, I was broke. I
Right.
was out there trying to do everything in the world to get me $100.
Yeah,
So if I could put myself in your shoes at the time, I would have been all over the place.
right.
17 years old, this just happened. It wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah.
It ain't like you coming in here for this type of action, but it happened.
Yeah, no, like for me a little bit, like it wasn't like I don't know what to do next. I'm scared. No, I kind of was like moving around already a little bit with
Yeah.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, I was like more concerned about my man
Mhm.
because I know, like, all right, everybody in the neighborhood is saying me,
Mm-hmm.
everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I know it was people outside when it happened, or whatever the case may be. So I know we're going to get told on.
Mm-hmm.
I just at the time I didn't know how my man was going to carry it because we'd never been in that situation before.
Mm.
Yeah,
So y'all come out the store, people outside, like right there.
yeah,
Y'all ain't have no mask on.
yeah. We had masks on. Yeah.
But what made you think that they would have thought it was y'all? Y'all had masks on.
I mean, that's like, y'all brothers, y'all know each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Black putting his t-shirt over his head right now,
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Like we would know that. Yeah, people that
exactly.
know us.
So it's
yeah.
people, it's nobody, everybody that's out there is from my neighborhood. So everybody knows us.
Wow. So
And, yeah,
but
go ahead, bro.
now, when did you know? At what point did y'all know y'all was on the run
Or wanted.
or wanted for this murder?
All right, so it happened like this. We was standing, this was like probably 3 or 4 days after it happened. And we was standing on a corner, like up the street from where it actually happened. Me and my rap, it was like getting cold. Just remember, it's like November. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember telling him like bro, look, it's slow. All this stuff is up in the air that's going on. Like go in the house or whatever, we gonna go in. He didn't want to go in. He like, man, you ain't gonna go in the house, man. Like, no, you ain't going in. I ain't going in. So I'm like, nah, I'm really going in, bro. I'm going to my girl crib or whatever. I'm gonna go chill for the night or whatever, right? I walked him to his apartment or whatever, shook his hand, boom, boom. And I had went to my girl crib. I remember being asleep and her aunt like waking me up like frantic. Nephew. Oh my God, nephew. I'm like, what? I get up or whatever. Like, I'm thinking it's the cops there, right? And so she like, My man kept calling. Like keep calling up here. It's an emergency. I think the cops at your mom's house. So I called my mom. And when I called my mom, I think my little brother that's in the studio too, he answered the phone first. And he said the wildest stuff to me. I'm like, damn, it's
What did he say? If you can reveal it.
Man, he's like, man, bro. He's like, brother, like, you safe? Like, it's all these cops here. They got all these guns in my face and stuff. I'm like, dang, it's So my mom get the phone. I can't even make out what she was saying. She just hurt. I hang up on my mom. I'm like, damn, it's on. So, I had wrote my girl, whatever, like this little letter, whatever, because she had kind of like, I went downstairs. She wasn't like all the way up. And I remember leaving because I'm thinking like, damn, if they at my mom's house, I know they ready to hit here soon.
Exactly.
I leave. I go down 59th Street. I go down 59th and Madison. Man, when I get out there, man, like all the dudes that like knew me from down there, a few dudes that was out there and all that, all of them got to get away from me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That shit done hit down 59th Street already that they on me. I'm like, damn.
That's crazy. So just to talk about that, people that you cool with, that
But get away from you.
They know you on the run. This is how sometimes it be like the streets don't really show, not all the time they'll really show you love. I know when he was on the run for the situation, we was like trying to figure out a way to avoid it and try to make sure we get lawyers and stuff paid. But not everybody move like that.
Right.
People will try to get far away from you and then leave you on your own and then even do worse while you inside of the prison system. So you go down there, people backing off you. What was going through your mind at that time when going through that?
It didn't really affect me like that with the guys like from like there because I think they more so was just looking at like, damn, Lil Don making my neighborhood. Not more so like, you know what I mean? Like, cause you know, stuff is going on. People know people got things going on that they just mind their business about. But you know, when you're on the run for a homicide, that's a different level of make your neighborhood hot.
Yes, it is.
For sure.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, so I understood like, all right, I'm gonna make my way or whatever the case may be. But so unfortunately, my form of support and like people like getting away from me came in the sense of a lot of people like told him that like one of my always that raised me from the mud told on.
Told on, I mean, like it's just telling you just in the streets or told on you and got on the stand.
So this is how I was like crazy and like everybody in my neighborhood kind of like brushed under the rug, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he was somebody. And
Wow.
I, you know, and I still speak highly of him because I actually still love him. I don't hate him.
Yeah.
He just did wrong.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But he didn't sign a statement. So that's what a lot of people from around my way had went with because they're like, damn, he said he ain't signed a statement or whatever.
But he still was told.
What he said in that statement.
Exactly.
That's telling.
I told him. Them cops don't know that. You know what I mean? So it was like that. And another dude, like the main witness on my case, is another person who's seen me grow up. But we had issues prior to me catching my case. So like, he was the very first person that told him, I can't make this up.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know it's no excuse for telling on nobody. It's no excuse, right? From what I believe. Now, I just want to ask this question. Was they like facing any jail time? Or they just went down there and volunteered their services?
No, so the one dude, right? And it was crazy because like, there was a few things like up in the air with us at that time or whatever the case would be. And I think like the day after I caught my homicide, he was on that same exact corner and got locked up with a gun. And that's when he gave his statement on me.
Wow. Let me take a quick intermission real fast. Listen, y'all, the tickets is in the link is in the bio. Tickets for the live event July 18th. You know, tickets is available now, so y'all can go ahead and order our tickets today, man. Don't forget July 18th. We will be having our first live event. Tales from the Jail is live. Got some special guests coming through. There's going to be a crazy event. Make sure y'all there. So let's get to you now. These guys telling you. These are older guys from your hood. Told guys that you respect, guys that you don't even expect to go in there and make statements, which is 9 times out of 10 how it always is. These guys make statements on you. Did you know this was they told on you before you got arrested or after you were arrested?
No, I knew the one dude told like as soon as I got locked up, really, because I remember seeing him.
And what'd he say?
He told like maybe he lied though. He lied and said I took my mask off and ran up the street. Like he really was trying to get me cooked.
Dang.
Yeah, no. I'm
Did y'all
dead
have
serious.
beef or anything for him to
That's
do
what I
this?
said, Black. We had something going on prior to this case.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
When that was his easy ticket to get you out the way.
I'm trying to tell you. Yeah.
I'm going to get him out of here.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And then ultimately, he said you took your mask off and ran up the street.
Yeah. His mom told on me and everything.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I ain't making this up.
One thing
man.
about it, man, we don't promote jail and we don't
Nah.
glorify jail, but we do not stand with no coward ass rat shit, man. If you out there in the streets, man, doing business, man, take accountability for what the fuck you did and stop minding other people's business. That's just it.
Or go the other route. Just get out the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like real, like you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
Like it's over with.
Let me go back to the beginning, Don. So they
Yeah.
they locked you up at 17 for this?
Yep, I was 17.
So when you got arrested, I'm quite sure you probably got certified then.
Yeah.
And for the people that don't know what certified means when you catch an adult case as a juvenile. So now you're a juvenile, right? But they house you with the juveniles, but you have an adult case that can get you life, 30, 40 years and stuff like that. But they gotta certify you as a juvenile in order to give you these type of numbers. Am I correct?
Absolutely.
Now, with that being done, I'm quite, because I got certified back then too. I had to go to the Youth Study Center, 5th floor.
Yep,
The
absolutely.
first Youth Study Center. What was that?
What's that like?
1801 Vaughn.
No, that's
No.
801 is court.
That's court.
That's court.
What was that at? The Parkway.
The
Oh,
Parkway,
Dave.
exactly.
Oh, yeah. I was kind of there. I think we should.
Yeah, me and Hands and all of us in there.
We should try to bring it. What's called down
Yeah.
there back. Who
Yeah.
got court down there? Somebody got court bringing
Bucks and Malik got caught down there.
Mhm.
But so they had you on the certified
I
floor.
was on the 5th floor.
5th floor, dark side.
Yes, absolutely.
So how much time, well, how long did you actually spend before you went to trial for it?
They speedy trial me.
Yeah?
What? Like maybe like 8, 9, 11 months?
11 months. That's
Dang,
fast to
not
go to
even a
trial for a
year.
homicide.
Not like a year.
Yeah?
Dead
You
shit.
and your co-defendant.
And what's crazy is when I got found guilty, they sentenced me right then and there.
on the spot.
The same day?
Man, they said,
As a
listen,
juvenile.
because of the degree of the crime, man, we got to sentence you right here, right now.
So after your guilty verdict came, so basically you went to trial. You ain't take no deals or none of that.
No, that's no.
How many days you went to trial for?
2 weeks?
Jury trial or head up?
Jury trial.
No, dude.
Jury trial, damn, and they came back unanimously guilty or?
Yeah, but what's so weird about the case is because I got found guilty of 2nd degree, and so that automatically made me
Life.
life sentence.
Right.
Within an act of a felony. They made it within an act of a felony. Right?
Okay.
The felony being a robbery.
Right.
But my rabbi got found guilty of conspiracy. He only got 8 to 20 years.
For real?
The case was so weird, bro.
Let me
Never
ask you,
had, yeah.
I'm gonna cut you off because I don't want to get too far. But look, we didn't touch about you getting captured or turning yourself in. What happened? How did you get caught? Or did you turn yourself in?
Yeah, I turned myself in, man. That was the worst decision I ever made in my life.
But you got it over with.
But just describe
You
that
own
day
me.
if you could. Describe that day. What happened? What
All right,
made you
so-
turn yourself in?
I think, damn, God rest his soul, too. One of my homies, his name was Sweets from 59th and Madison. He actually drove me home. Like, his family was from around my neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
And he drove me home. And when I got to the house, like, I remember my mom, like, coming outside. I've never seen my mom like this before. So, of course, I'm telling my mom, like, Mom, I ain't do it. Well, if you ain't do it, we going down there and all that. So I'm like, all right, we going down there, right? And when I get down there, like, of course they flip the script on me. They ain't trying to hear that. This is some grown man stuff.
Mhm.
So they ain't trying to hear that mommy dad stuff. They ain't,
Hell no.
they blitzing me with all the questions and stuff like that or whatever. So my mom and I'm like, yo, send my mom and I'm home. Like, ain't nothing to talk about. I got a lawyer.
And this just goes to show they don't care what age you is. If you charged with one of these type of crimes, they're going to get your ass in there and
man.
interrogate you. You was a
Listen,
child then.
So let me tell you this, Black. This is what they did to me for 2 days straight. I was locked to that metal chair, right? Handcuffed to the metal chair.
Is you charged at the time
For
or
2
still?
days. No, I'm charged.
Okay.
I'm charged. But this is the little mind games they playing. They trying to break me and my rabbi.
Right.
They had me on for 2 days straight. They didn't feed me, give me little cups of water, but they didn't feed me.
Right.
I remember the bull, man, one of the detectives, he had came in there with like some coffee and like some peanut butter crackers, right? And man, I did the whole kick thing, kick my leg over there to get the crackers, man. Like I was hungry as shit. Like I just wanted to just go to the cell at that point. Like, but yeah, that's how they was treating me, though. Like they was trying to break me.
2 days in a row, shackled to a chair. So you know the comfortability is on
I'm telling
zero.
you, like literally,
You
I
don't
was
know what
sleeping
time
with
it is. You don't know nothing.
Nothing. Because it was like once they said like once I told them, like, you know, let my mom, my dad go, and they start blitzing, roughing me up and all that kind of stuff.
So now you go through all that, and from there, at what point did they decide to send you to the juvenile? Was it
Youth Study Center?
Youth Study Center.
Yeah. I went to the youth study center probably right after that, right? You know,
Right, yeah, right. As soon as you get charged, you go straight there.
As soon as you get charged, you go right there. They don't take no time. You be in that holding tank for a couple hours. You waiting on the bus.
Let me ask you this: you was still 17 at the time.
Yeah, I was 17.
So when you turned 18, I'm quite sure did you turn 18 before you went to trial for it?
Yeah, I turned 18 that August, and I went over pick. I was over pick.
They sent you right over pick now. Now you're a grown boy. Let's go.
G1.
G1 over pick.
Yeah, I think, if I'm not mistaken, because it was it's a long time ago, but then my first 3 days, I think I seen somebody get stabbed from the rip. I'm like, man, it's different than the juvenile block.
That's why I was just ready to ask you.
Even though all that stuff was going on over there too, but it was like men though.
Yeah, it ain't no kids. It's grown men doing this.
Men, man. Yeah.
So what was that 11 months like over there in the youth study center?
No, I got kicked right out the youth study center. I got into a fight with one of the block workers.
Oh, where they send you to?
They sent me to the creek.
I was about to say House of Correction. They had a juvenile block over there.
Yep.
That's when they had the creek over, and they had a juvenile block over there for everybody that was certified.
No, but so that's when it really, really was real for me. Far as on the damn, you around some dudes that's your age that's on the same type time as you, or if not, you know what I mean, a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you meet some guys niggas was hard hats and they own right in they neighborhoods. That's the same age as you. So it's damn.
Let me ask you this.